Welcome to the second video of my 2016 HA36S Suzuki Alto works. As you can see, it's now got plates on it. It has taken a long time to go through the sort of certification process here with our federal government. Let's not make any comment about that whatsoever. I'm just glad that it's done. And I've been driving it around for a couple of weeks, and it's probably a really good time to just give some thoughts about what it's like to live with a modern K car outside of Japan. First off, it is such a hoot to drive. I find myself just smiling like an idiot when I'm belting this little thing around. I'm a big fan of the drive a slow car fast. Just the amount of time that you can spend in this with your foot buried in the floorboards is pretty amazing. So it's pretty much full throttle a lot of the time. And man, it keeps up with traffic. It carves up traffic. I'm so happy with it. It is such a great little city car. And I'm particularly enamored with this one. As I said in the first video, whoever put this car together in Japan spent the money in the right spots, you know, with the springs and the aftermarket ECU, well, chipped standard ECU, KC Technica intake, Kakimoto exhaust. It's got all the things on it that I would have done. There is a few little things that I have to do. What I've got on order, I've got a Cusco rear sway bar. I've got a brake upgrade for the front. The standard discs are 230mm from memory, and I've got the Silk Road 255mm kit coming. I've got some Project Moo pads. Got a Blitz blow-off valve just for all those 1990s type sounds. But just as it is hilarious. It fits a full week's shopping in the back, believe it or not. I haven't actually had passengers in it, so I can't tell you how having extra weight in the car affects it, but I've done some serious Ks. I've done 550, 600 Ks in it. It gets amazing fuel economy. It's currently getting 13.6 kilometers per litre, which is about 7.6 litres per 100, or in the old school it's 38 imperial miles to the gallon. And I have not been I've not been gentle on it, let's just put it that way. I sent it to C Red during the week to get a dyno run just to make sure that the mixtures are fine. Came back, it made 64 horse at the wheels on their dyno, which generally reads a little bit low, sort of 10 to 15%. And the mixtures were all 11s across the board. So there's a little bit of scope there to to lean it out a little bit and get a little bit more power out of it. So I reckon it's got sort of mid 70s, maybe even sort of early 80s in it when the fuel's pulled out. There's a few little things that I've found with the car that are quite odd, so I'll just walk you through them. First thing is, at one stage it had a monster shift knob in it, which it doesn't. I've since bought a Lail red anodized shift knob, and it had something, I can only assume that was like an external, maybe a turbo timer or a boost controller or something that has been taken out. And the speakers, not that you'll be able to see, the speakers are rubbish. The head unit's really good, the Bluetooth streaming's good, the sort of the Bluetooth phone reception is not great. People say it sounds like I'm in the middle of a bucket or something. So Suzuki do a Curated upgrade for the front speakers, and again, the rear speakers, I don't know that you can see, but they're not there. There is just the grille, and then there's just a hole in the door. So I think what I'll do is I will get, when I get the Curated upgrade for the front, I'll put they're just a dual cone paper thing. I'll just put them in the back because that's about the only thing. And I've got one of those old school under-seat Alpine subwoofer things. I mean, they're pretty terrible, but the last thing I want to do is put a whole heap of weight into this car, considering it weighs so little. I'm not the world's largest fan of the wheels, even though they're Enkis. I've got, look, what I'd really like is some T37 KCRs in 16 by 5.5, which is, believe it or not, the gun fitment for these, with a 16550. I mean, this is another indication that whoever had the car before me enjoyed some performance. Look at that, it looks like I've been driving it around for 6 months. I didn't do all of that, I did a very small amount of that. So yeah, absolutely loving the car. I can't recommend them highly enough, and I guess unlike my S660 that I had a couple of years ago, this actually works rain, hail, shine as an actual car. The S660 is it's a second car at best. The whole no hardtop thing that really blows, even in a nice climate like we have. So stay tuned. I do have a few things coming from Japan for this car. So yeah, I certainly think it'll be one of the first locally modified ones in the country. So please stick around, please like and subscribe, and check out the initial video of this car when it first came off the boat. Thanks for watching. See you later.